Hello, I'm Dr. Papasotiriou. I am the director of RGCC International from Switzerland. We're here in the US to complete the summit of 2019, which is taking place annually. This year we try to bring a little bit of more knowledge about liquid biopsy, cancer diagnostic, and bridging genetics and oncology under one roof. We try to bring every new technology and therapeutic option about cancer patients as well as to other disease and how the new inventions on technology help patients on these two kind of diseases. I hope that the clinicians will comply and they will enjoy the training as well as they will get a lot of hands-on training on practical issues, hoping to harmonize all clinicians around the world and improve the quality of clinical service, mainly in oncology. Most of the attendees are practitioners and clinicians, which they are treating mainly cancer patients as well as chronic disease. Their main goal is to increase their knowledge about the diagnostic as well as the treatment options about cancer, as well as to get practical training of how they should apply therapies, what kind of pre-medication they should get, what kind of adverse reactions they will expect or possible side effects, how they may counteract on them, so that they will not sail in dark waters. So our main goal is to improve their skills so that the patient will get the final benefit. Mainly, they are clients of ours, and we try to harmonize the clinical practice which they are offering based on our diagnostic. So this requires that we need to bring the training to them. So that's why we jump the Atlantic and we're here just to bring them on the same level that is required, because patients are existing everywhere and they should get the same high quality of service anywhere in the planet. Well, RGCC is about innovation. This is what is the main concept of RGCC group. We have not only one place of laboratories, but at least 3, and we are growing. Our main goal is to create new therapeutic options. So not only the diagnostic, but as well as to offer better treatment mainly for cancer patients. So we offer the diagnostic in order to gain more data so that drug discovery will take place. So our main field is our drug discovery and drug development. So we take all the database and all the knowledge and all the DNA and RNA profile from each patient suffering from different type of cancer, and we identify new druggable targets. Then the drug development is taking place. So we already have our pipelines with new molecules which may be candidate drugs for near future for cancer patients. Yes, but similar weights and similar molecules do exist on late stage, but we are equally involved in that field. We have also novel targets which are in very early stage. Hopefully that we will manage to bring them even to the late stage of approval. But our main goal is that the more option you create for cancer, the better it is, and more close steps you do towards the actual cure of the disease. Practically, what makes difference on RGCC compared to what other laboratories are offering is that we are working mainly on what is called liquid biopsy. So practically we identify this tiny population of cells or tiny molecules of DNA fragments which they are spread from the tumor, and actually they can cause the disease progression. And all of us know that the cancer is actually one of the major disease that actually leads to terminal stage of patients. And they are reaching that point due to the metastasis and the disease progression. The disease is highly heterogenic, So many times we base all our approach based on the data that we harvest from the primary sample, but when the disease is already systemic, we don't have the necessary tools to deal with it. So since we are working with a common link which actually connects the metastatic point and the primary and vice versa, we have more accurate knowledge of how the disease is progressing and how the disease is moving forward. So we identify repeatable patterns as they are known on their genome or their gene expression, and this is how we actually we discover targets. We validate these targets with specific techniques in genetics, and this is how we conclude that this target is actually worth to block. And this is how the drug development is starting. So what makes us unique is under one roof, we offer diagnostic therapeutic options, new therapeutic options on development, and new drugs under one concept. And since our main goal is, we need to find the holy grail of cancer, how we should treat these diseases, because it's not one, it's thousands of them. The clientele of RGCC could be on let's say, two major fields. The one is private practitioners, which they deal with cancer patients, which they could send samples, and these samples are analyzed, and we send back the profile of the liquid biopsy of the circulating tumor cells from the genome perspective, from the genome expression perspective, and how sensitive or resistant are to the treatment options that exist nowadays. The other part are the university hospitals and the pharmaceutical industry, which we actually offer that as a service in order to find and develop new therapeutic molecules, new candidate drugs. So this is our present clientele of RGCC so far, but we do have our own internal drug development as well as advanced therapeutic medicinal products in that field. In RGCC, mainly in the laboratories, in Greece, in Germany, in Switzerland, in India, we put all our efforts and all our goodwill in order to do whatever it's possible to find the best possible treatment option for cancer patient. We do not give it up, no matter what, until we reach the best possible treatment for this disease. This is our main concept. And the solution will never come from things that we already know. It will come from something innovative, something new. So research is the key for this disease.